Welcome to the Saturday morning preview show here on PLZ Soccer's YouTube channel. I'm Kerry Pollock, joined here with Alan Ruff and Tam McManus as always. We had a cup weekend there, Tam, back to league action. Celtic take on St Johnstone. The news is that Hatate is back in training. Could he be the spark that Celtic have been missing in the past few weeks?
Yeah, I think so. I think with Callum McGregor being out, I think that's a timely boost for Celtic to get him back. Obviously, they'll be looking to get him back for the game at Ibrox in a couple of weeks' time. But that would be a major major boost for Celtic with Callum McGregor looking as if he's going to be missing for a couple of weeks. So, no, I think Celtic have missed him. I think they've missed his kind of telepathic partnership with Kyogo. He knows where he's going to run, and Celtic have missed that. So that's a massive boost for Celtic.
Telepathic partnership, I like that. Where'd you get that one?
There you go.
Lewis Palmer, Ruffy, could be missing for a month. Cameron Carter-Vickers, still no word of whether he'll be back. Is this a side that you feel could still win the league with those guys missing?
Yeah, but I think it'll be a bit of a struggle. I don't think they've been impressive at all. They've struggled through most of their games. And obviously Carter-Vickers is a big player. We heard Stuart Kettle talking about him during the week, saying when he come on in the second half at Motherwell, the whole team upped a gear and Celtic got a couple of late goals. But I think we all know St Johnstone just don't have to get that many goals in them, and I just think Celtic will have too much for them.
What are you going for?
I'm going to go for 3-0 Celtic.
3-0 Celtic?
Yeah, I'll go for 3-0 as well.
3-0 as well, right. Hearts will face Ross County at Dingwall. Hearts got into the Scottish Cup semi-final by the skin of their teeth. With them more or less having secured third place, does their priorities now switch a little bit, swaying more towards the Cup?
No, I think they'll just be looking to win every game up until that game. Obviously at Hampden against Rangers, they're on a good run of form at the minute. At home, they're really strong. So, you know, you would fancy again Hearts to win this game. They'll want to keep, you know, in the team to play in that semi-final. So, again, I can see a comfortable home win here for Hearts.
What's that, Dingwall?
Is it at Dingwall? Oh, is it? All right, I'll go for a comfortable. I'll go for 2-0 Hearts.
1 win and 15 for Ross County, roughly. But did that performance against Hibs the other night show you that they can fight their way out of the bottom? Yeah,
the manager will think that the players can get their act together, particularly at home, and they will fight for everything. They'll go right till the end. You know, they will make it difficult for Hearts, but I think Hearts have just got too much for them. I think Ross County will score, but I think Hearts have got obviously Lorne Shankland and a lot of other players looking to get in that semi-final team. So that'll be the inspiration for them. So I'm going to go Hearts to win 2-1.
2-1, right, okay. And you said comfortable 2-0?
2-0 Hearts.
2-0, right, okay. Kilmarnock take on St Mirren. Matty Kennedy will be missing once again. Derek McInnes said he was a big miss for their quarter-final clash against Aberdeen. With him and Van Veen missing out, are you surprised that Van Veen's not been able to make more of an impact?
I think the word was he wasn't fit when he came in. He hadn't been playing at Groningen. I think he was over here. His partner was giving birth, so I don't think he's been doing much training. So again, last week against Aberdeen in the cup, I was surprised he never come on. So I don't think it's going to quite work out for him at Kilmarnock. I don't think he's been fit enough to do himself justice, and I think there's players ahead of him. You know, Vassell and guys like that who are fit and ready to go. So I don't think it's a surprise that he's not played much, to be honest.
What are you going for this one?
Again, Kilmarnock at home are strong. You know, you'd always fancy them at home. I think it'll be a tight game, but I'll go 2-1 to Kelly.
2-1 Kelly. Stephen Robinson's name's been thrown into the hat once again for the Aberdeen job, but he says, well, if the Bayern Munich job's up, I might be offered that as well. So.
Well, he's had a good season. You know, I think St Mirren have been super. The fans have really bought into everything they're doing. You know, I think Kilmarnock having a wee wobble just now, and every team has that during the season. I don't think St Mirren are good enough to go there and get a win, so I'm going to sit on the fence in this one and go 1 each.
Oh, we draw, right, okay. Motherwell will face managerless Aberdeen. Tam, 9 games in charge for Neil Warnock. Was you surprised with the way it ended, or did you expect that would be the way he would come to an end in Scotland? No,
I was surprised the way it ended, but I think he maybe took for granted it was maybe easier than he thought it was up here. He really struggled, only 2 wins in the cup, and then he walked away. So I'm not surprised that he's left, but I'm surprised at the timing of it. And Aberdeen go into this in real free fall at the minute, so they need to get a result for somewhere. I don't think they'll get it at Motherwell. I was quite impressed with Motherwell in recent weeks, obviously beating Rangers as well. So I think that Motherwell will win this game, and Aberdeen will be plunged even further into trouble. And I think their next game's Ross County at home. So they've got to start picking up points, but I think Motherwell will beat them 2-0.
When you look at their run of fixtures, they've got Ross County, Livingston, Dundee, Celtic. The pressure piles even more on this game than what there already was. Yeah, I mean, if Ross County and Livingston are obviously fit scrapping for their lives at the bottom, so this is a huge game for Aberdeen. They're going to turn the corner, you would think, at some point, but
I don't think it'll be today, and I think Motherwell will beat them 2-0.
Yeah, well, Motherwell have picked up in form, Raphael. Won at Ibrox 2 weeks ago. What a time to try and get into the top 6.
Yeah, Stuart Kettlewell believes that the players, in particular, Blair Spittle are playing well. They're getting the results, but I stuck my neck out last week with the Dandy Dons, and I got a good result. So I don't know why, but I'm going to stick my neck out again for the Dandy Dons, because although it was a bad performance during the week, I still think there's something in there, and it just needs to click for them, and I'm going to go Aberdeen 2-1.
2-1. What did you say, Tam?
2-0 to Motherwell.
2-0 Motherwell, right, okay. Hibs will face Livingston. Suffered a last-minute equaliser from Ross County, Tam, up at Dingwall. Adam Lafondre got his name in the score sheet. First in September, the manager's advice was just go on and score. Was that the advice that you got when you were playing?
It was. Unfortunately, I never took it that often. It's always the same when you're a sub and you're coming on as a striker. The manager's just saying you can go and try and change your game for us, or get a goal for us, and I think they've missed Lafondre. I think he's a really talented player. Obviously, he's getting on now, but I still think he's something to offer Hibs. Hibs will be raging the way that came about. I didn't think it was a throw-in, and then they don't defend it, and I think it was 8 or 9 minutes. So there's just a few things not going Hibs' way at the minute, and it's frustrating for Hibs and the manager. But I don't think there's any excuses here in this game. I think they've got to be going out and beating Livingston comfortably at home, and I think they will do that. And I think they'll win 3-0. 3-0,
right, okay. Livingston ran Celtic close at Celtic Park last week, Ruffy, which I don't think anyone would have expected. Was that a case of, we've got nothing to lose here, run at that back four, see what we can get from this game?
Yeah, because I do think the Celtic back four isn't the strongest. So as a manager, you're looking at that, you're going to say, right, let's have a go at them. Unfortunately, they're losing at the other end, but I still think it's time running out for them, and I think Hibs at home, although they lost that late goal, I still think at home they've got players that will hurt you. So, no, I'm going to go for Hibs to win 2-0.
2-0 then, right. Tomorrow we've got Dundee against Rangers. Do you enjoy watching Dundee, Tam, their style of football? Attractive football to you?
Yeah, they have. They've been impressive this season, to be honest, and for them to be in the top 6 still at this point is fantastic for Tony Dock and Stuart Taylor. So that's a tough game for them, obviously playing Rangers, but they probably couldn't get Rangers at a better time. They're in the midst of a real tough run of games. Tough game during the week there against Benfica, and then they've got to go up to Dundee and get a result. So I think this will be a close game. I think Dundee at home have shown that they're capable of taking points off bigger teams. I think Rangers might just win it narrowly, but 2-1. But I think it'll be a tough game for Rangers.
We talk about managers using the budget line all the time on this show. Philippe Clement said it against Benfica. Is it the same scenario as what we talk about going up against European sides?
I was going to mention that. I really don't get the comparison. When they go into Europe, all of a sudden they use that as a get out. But every club in the SPL cannot match Rangers' budget or Celtic's budget, and you don't hear them whinging. In a press conference after it, we can't compete. If you're in it, just get on with it. That's the way it should be. I think it depends on how they jumble up the team, who all gets thrown into that Rangers team. But I think they'll still get too much for Dundee, so I'm going to go Rangers 2-0.
Rangers 2-0, right. Okay, let's go on to the quiz. No chasing going on this week, right, check it. Sealed, doing your homework, I hope.
You think it's another game or something?
You missed the game? No? Right, okay. Fastest, right. We'll get to the end of the question and then we'll get the answer.
No,
we'll
shout. I think I shout. No, shout it.
People watching, they can't hear the question if you're shouting over me. Shout now.
I think you shout it.
Right, okay. Name the only Premiership side Neil Warnock defeated.
Bonnyrigg. Oh, Bonnyrigg. Oh, no.
Come on, look,
His timing was good.
Bonnyrigg in the Premier League,
Right, come on, right, okay.
That's a 5-0. I can't recover for that.
Right. How many points separate Dundee United and Raith Rovers at the top of the Championship?
1.
I'm sorry.
1, right. Who scored Celtic's last league goal? I can tell you the game if you like.
No, don't want to know the game.
Okay.
I'll go
Ida.
Wrong.
Right. O'Reilly.
Wrong. Daniel Kelly and their 7-1 win over Dundee at Celtic Park. Right, 2-0 still. What year did Hearts last win the Scottish Cup?
1997.
Wrong.
That wasn't it. I got a second guess.
2002.
2013.
Wrong. 2012.
That was the nearest.
No, you don't get it. No, you're looking for that. Two's got it wrong, still 2-0.
Right, okay. Kilmarnock's top goal scorer is...
Watkins.
Correct.
2-1, unlucky enough. I'll give you that one at the end.
Respectful 2-1. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time to look forward to some more league action. We'll see you then.
Bonnie Rigro.